That's Rickard Gustafsson. He's one of 3 bikes ever who's run over 250 miles an hour, and he's done it here at I think. Well, he's been there a couple of times, and unfortunately he had a terrible accident down in Hockenheim, but he's okay, and I think he's on his way home. So just a thought to Mr. Gustafsson and his trials and tribulations at Hockenheim. When we move into something that's exciting always, and sometimes more than other times, and this one's been quite a humdinger weekend. It's not over. We're into Q4, and we have Mr. Teemu Kettila. Teemu Kettila from Finland. Father and son team. Number 17 qualifier 953. We got 18 bikes who needs to get into an 8-bike ladder. That means 10 of these guys are not racing tomorrow. And this is really, really tough, but they all know it when they go in here. When they sign up for this race, they know that it's an 8-bike field they're fighting for. We've seen even more than this, 20, 21 bikes. So Teemu Kettila has to do something that he's never done before. He has to run 6:70 or quicker. This is a new bump spot record for Supertwin racing here in Europe. The record over in the US is 6:44 or 6:41, I think, actually. We're not going to break that this time, but we're slowly but surely catching up, and Teemu has some issues, and that's the end of the weekend for him as he rolls across the finish line at 9:29, and he will end up in the 17th position. We do run alternates here, as we do in bump spot racing, but to have 9 alternates, we haven't seen that. I've seen 2, maybe even 3 alternates in top fueled bike or Supertwin top fueled bike racing here in Europe. But I think that Teemu Kettila will not be one of those this weekend when we take up the next pair. What a day. I didn't expect all of this to happen. When I woke up this morning, there's been really good racing. We've seen everything from junior Dragracing top fuel and world best times here in Supertwin top fuel bike. Vidar Arnsborg, a really nice slow burnout. Vidar's been doing this for quite a while. He's from one of many nitro bike racers from Norway. Let's see what he's been doing here. Vidar Arnsborg, he's been into 6.8, so that's going to be tough then. And if he wants to get in here, he needs to set a new personal best. Just he's doing the mid-track stuff really good, but again, did not better enough to get in there. 8.163. All right, we're getting down to back end of this. Very nice set of qualifying. We've had, this is, like we said, the number 5 of the 5th qualifying run. Usually you only run 4. But we figured, if the weather holds up and everything is running as smoothly as it has been, thanks to all the racers, and we've had a few, very, very few track cleanups, and the track crew here is just second to none in getting it all done in a nice and orderly fashion. Kristin Hegren mot Torsti Kettila. Kristin Hegren in the right lane, and Torsti Kettila. I'm sorry, Kristin Hegren. It's really been a long day for everybody here. Kristin Hegren in the left lane against Torsti Kettila in the right lane. These guys are number 15 and number 14. Torsti Kettila would be the one that would be closest to getting into the ladder at 6.70 bump spot. That is very, very rough. That is hardcore territory for everybody to get into here. Really, really good. Look at Torsti. Oh, he was on it. And and then drifted back into the left and runs a 7.14. Congratulations. That would be a personal best by far. That is very, very cool, about 0.3 of a second. Congratulations. It's nice. It's fantastic to see the 592. That's just mind-blowing on another dimension. But it's always good to see when all these riders progress and put down new personal best. 714, 331 kilometers an hour. Good stuff. So congratulations to Torsti. Number 13 spot. It's going to be tough. That would mean 5 bikes out in the regular field for Torsti to get in there. But I think that Torsti is pretty happy about this last qualifying round. Cool stuff. All right, I see Elvis Presley in the right lane. That would be Trond Højberget. And I see, if I stretch here, I can see across the screen, that would be Greger Johansson in the left lane. Greger Johansson left lane, the blower cat from Finspång in the number 10 spot. This is pretty cool because this is a new bike in a way. There's got a bunch of new stuff in it, all new chassis and everything. And he's got a personal best from Manufacturers Cup Finals last year, 675 over at Valdosta, Georgia. And he needs to, if he can, it wouldn't be possible to shave off, 500 or 600 off of that. Because lower bike, and he needs to get that done to get into the ladder, as well as Trond Jostein Højberget. Trond has run 674. That was on another bike, but then this is all new stuff too. That has a lot of potential in it, and if they can get it together, right now, I mean, it takes a while, obviously, but they've been at it, and they might be able to push the limit really good here. So Greger Johansson left lane from Sweden, Trond Jostein Højberget in the right lane. Number 10 and number 11 qualifier at the moment. 687 for Greger Johansson and 703 for Trond Højberget. Oh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Holy smokes, 6.66 for Greger Johansson. An applause, guys. 7.15 for Trond. Trond could not better, but look at this. I think we have a happy crew there. Greger Johansson, 6.66. He doesn't just knock off, like a couple of hundreds there. He knocks off 0.2 from his best time in Europe. And with that 6.66, he lowers the bump spot again. Thank you very much. 6.66, the number of the beast. That will be up here later on, but that is just crazy stuff. Number 7 qualifier, and we have a new bump spot record below 7 or 670 at 668. My bet was 7 or 671, and I'm cooked and done and out of that little game we had. Who could get closest to the bump spot in Supertwin top fuel bike? Cool. I'm not sad about losing that one. And it's not over yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 5 riders, and we got the bump spot lowered heavily. 668. That is just great. Lasse Leponiemi is in the 10th spot. Svein Olav Rolstad is in the 8th spot. Both of these guys don't want to be where they are right now, and we know Svein Olav Rolstad. Oh, if he can just, get the right amount of tuning into that bike, that's a 620 bike. And Lasse Leponiemi has run a best of 662. And they're both run good numbers, 675 and 668. Oh man, this is not over yet. Will we get Lasse Leponiemi into the ladder? Will Svein Olav Rolstad repeat what he did in Norway just 6 or 3 weeks ago? No, he will not. But look at Lasse storming down nice and straight on the bike, left, right, and then he hits a 664. 664. Oh, this is just too much. 664 against this old 665. 664. He is in the ladder. As soon as we get the computer to spit out the new numbers, I'm sure we're going to see that we have Lasse Leponiemi in the number 6 spot. This is one hairy set of qualifying rounds, this number 4 and 5. So let's see. That means then that Svein Olav Rolstad is out of the ladder. He's the first alternate, and that's not at all impossible that he will get in. But what a crazy setup. Lasse Leponiemi, he is getting closer again to his personal best, and he pulled that card out of his sleeve right when it was needed at the last moment, and he's now number 6 qualifier. Will that be enough? I don't have a clue. I'm not going to bet on anything. But Svein Olav Rolstad is out of the ladder right now in the number 9 spot. We do not seldom see one alternate in this class. So Svein Olav Rolstad is going to keep an eye on the proceedings down here. But man, this is just fantastic. So let me announce the new bump spot record over here in Europe: 6.66 seconds. Whoa, I'm beat by 500s already. Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. This is, I didn't expect this. This is just great. I thought maybe that going out this late would not be conducive to good performances, and we're not done yet. Harry Piensalmi. It ain't over by far. This is the guy who runs low 6s when he wants to, you know, when he gets everything done. And he's outside of the ladder. And Roman Sixta, who was really Roman Sixta all the way from the Czech Republic. It was just amazing. He was up there with 665, and now he's pushed down, and he's in dangerous territory. He's the number 7 qualifier with a 665, and he's got Harry Piensalmi right next to him, and who wants to push him out of there. So let's check it out. Harry needs to run a 6.6. He needs to run a 6.6. Oh. Nice and straight. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? 665. 665 for Harry Piensalmi. And we got bump spot racing like I've never seen ever in Super Twin top fuel bike over here in Europe. So now Roman Sixta is on the bump with a 6.65. We got a new bump spot, and that's only by, listen to this, Harry Piensalmi 665. 665 for Roman Sixta. It's only 7,000ths of a second between those two guys in number 7 and 6 qualifier, or 8 qualifying position. 665. I can't speak English right now. I'm sorry about that. Wow, that was just absolutely badass crazy. 665. That is just absolutely crazy. I haven't seen anything like this, and it's not over yet. We got more coming up. Marcus Christensen is inside. That guy is usually number 1 qualifier, or always up there at the top 1, 2, 3, something like that. And Sami Keppainen has been doing really good. He's the most Sami Kemppainen is the most consistent of the quick drivers here, of any driver, I would say. He's been running, let's see what he has, 57, 47, 48, 49. And none of the other guys have even got close to that. But he's got Jaska Salakari ahead of him, 628. That was one good run for Jaska. And then Vesa Lipponen with that mind-blowing shot heard around the world, 5.9205. We'll be up in just a little moment here. Marcus Christensen from Denmark, number 1. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a good set of pair drivers there. 649, 638 for Sama. He's on a tear. Well, that was not consistent at all. He just dropped another 1/10 of a second on his personal best. 638, but 649 is also for Marcus Christensen. We are seeing some really heavy-duty side-by-side racing here. That was a good drag racing. 348 against 352 kilometers an hour, and Sami Kemppainen and the whole crew. I don't know what they find. found. I think I do, actually. I think there's been a lot of work on the clutch all this season, but that really, the bottom dropped out of running quick. Oh, so cool. So the bump spot now. Again, I want to repeat, Roman Sixta, 6.6599. We can call that 6.66 for the bet. All right, incoming. That's what we when Jaska Sala is up there, the builder of that record bike by that Vesa Lipponen is riding. And then we have Per Bengtsson on the beast, number 5 qualifier. He's only here for testing, and he just ran a 6.6165. Jaska Salakari then, number 2 qualifier. He got bumped down big time, almost 3/10 of a second by his customer. Make sure you know what you sell. Jesus Christ. Vesa Lipponen and 592. Jaska Salakari on the left lane. Per Bengtsson, we've been doing this for 40 years. Not nitro bike racing, but he's been drag bike racing for 40 years. On the piece, the parallel twin in the left lane against Jaska Salakari's KTM Nitro 2. Can Jaska hold this thing together all the way to the finish line? I know. Oh yeah. Oh, this chute comes out. He pulls it in there. 5.83.7 with a chute out. I am not doubting this. I'm not going to, we'll go into the incrementals. Can we keep the incremental chart up there for a while? 5.83, the chute came out. Man, this is absolutely incredible. Let me run this by you. I just want to keep the screen up there for a couple of seconds here. This is history. So 97 60 footer, 247 to the 330, 367 to the 660. Can you hear that? All the way down to Australia, 367 to the 660, and then at the 1,000 foot 479, and then on the shutoff, a huge shutoff because the parachute came out. I was going to say the frigging parachute came out. So only 332 kilometers. Keep it up there, please. Again, just stay up there. 5.83.72. Man, they don't do it by just, bipping around, dicking around. I was going to say, I didn't say that. Bipping around with just a hundreds or two. 5.83. Let me run through those incrementals again. 97, and then 247, and then 367 to the 200 or to the 660, 479 to the 1,000, and 5.83. Man, I got a lot of work to do on the list. I got updates.